Alright, so I can see some moving water under this bridge, so I've had success here in the past, throwing a buzzbait up in here with the current and just fishing the current seams and edges and things like that. So let's see what we can do. Over here I'm trying to manipulate the sun here so I'm not blinding everybody. I'll give you one guess what that is. One guess only. I don't think I've ever caught a smallmouth in this lake. I'm not complaining. You've heard me say this a lot. He was right where he's supposed to be. Okay, so where is that spot? Okay, I say it a lot. He was right where he's supposed to be. Where he was, so there's current coming down here under this bridge, all right? And there's a little bit, there's rock and riprap on both sides, but there's a little point, if you will, edge. It's got some vegetation on it here. I'm looking right at it right now. Basically, the current's coming out of this bridge, out from under this bridge in this river, feeding this pond, coming in, and it's creating a little seam right here, a little back eddy. All right, so fish like to be on that seam. They like to be on that edge. Okay, it could be easier for them to hold there rather than, the current's not that heavy, certainly for a smallmouth, but I believe they like to be in that spot, in that seam where there's current going both ways. It's actually going back upstream because it's circling around that current break. So it's just a great place for them to be and sit and wait while bait fish and food and what have you come down with the current. So just look for that. We call them current seams. I'm looking at it right now. I can see the vegetation that I kicked up and some bubbles actually flowing back upstream. Okay, so That's what you want to look for. In some in cases where the current's real strong, you can actually position your boat there and hold without being on your trolling motor the whole time and actually fish it. Okay, a little bit easier now. You know, like I said, I got a tournament coming up here. Do I want to beat the fish up? No. Is this a place that always holds fish? Yeah. I do want to fish it more though. I want to catch a few fish. Now, a boat just went up here probably like 15-20 minutes ago. So I was talking to those guys in the parking lot. So they've already come through here. I don't know if they fished it. Good amount of current. We've had some rain. I can't see it going away anytime soon. So as much as I want to fish this bridge a lot more, the fog has lifted and I have a lot more places to take a look at. Do I feel like I can catch a few fish here? Absolutely, 100%. So mission accomplished. Again, you know, there's a conflict, as you can tell, you know, between fishing, you know, regular fishing, just catching as many fish as you can, having fun fishing with your family, friends, and, you know, tournament fishing has its own dynamic to it, and practice, of course, same thing, has its own dynamic to it. I mean, this is a huge body of water with a lot of different things to offer, and the more I can check out today, the better. Some of it's very time consuming. So as much as I'd love to make a few more casts up there, and I know I'm going to catch more fish, I know I'm going to get bit, there's no doubt about it, I'm going to leave for next week. All right, so there you have it.